76-73. Kevin Huerter. And they take it away on the double team. Up ahead to Simmons, and he drops it. Jones gives to Hunter. Poked away by Simmons. Ben gets the dribble going and slams another one. 90-80. Intended for Collins. When Sixers break it up. Tried to give it to Huerter. Turn it over. Races on. Reddish could not beat Simmons to the ball, and Ben dunks. Simmons chasing Trey. Bats down the pass. Comes up with it. Pushed off to get it. No call. Now Hunter will send Simmons to the line.
5 on 4. He'll orchestrate the other way. Pell was unsuspecting. Ahead for Tatum. Simmons on the other end. Simmons with the steal. Look at Simmons, the great speed, the feed to Pell, up, down, up, and in.
We're not dealing with a team that's in 8th or 9th place. We're dealing with a team that's fighting for the second spot.
Simmons tried to lob it up for Thibault.
Bad choice.
Up to this point, Brooklyn has played a very good-looking game. Prince tried to find Jordan. Instead, caught his shoulder. Simmons, so dangerous in transition.
Wants to know what that's about, right? Ennis banks it in, and a steal by Simmons, and scores against Prince. Ben Simmons, the NBA leader in steal.
Different international travels are different than NBA. That's all.
That was not a joke.
That was not a joke.
That's on me.
Yes, it's okay.
Harris. Simmons is fouled hard by Dinwiddie.
On Richardson, you can see he's looking to score. He's not really looking to create for others right now.
Allen lost it going towards the rim as Horford stepped in front. Kyrie Irving this afternoon, hamstring injury. Dinwiddie lost it. Simmons takes it away. Sixers on the move. Harris has got the angle, and he comes up short.
He's been doing things on both ends of the floor, and we talk about this. You have, again, Ben Simmons with the steal.
Kurucs. The denial there by Simmons, and he creates a turnover.
All defensive team right there also.
Let Chris Dunn have that shot, so he tried to drive and lost it to Simmons, who leads the NBA in steals, gets one there. Harris puts it on the deck, and pretty move.
He's gotten more and more comfortable. One of the keys we talked about him making progress this season is that steal.
Oh, yep. He leads the NBA in that department. Works it with Shake Milton.
Away from that game winner in Portland early on in the season. We thought that was just a one-time down kind of thing. Proven to be more consistent, the young Turk.
Simmons has Korkmaz. It's for a three. The Sixer lead at 6, their largest.
Quick shot, but I think it was a good shot.
Simmons, after colliding with Scott, able to keep possession.
Toby too tall, too good.
Sixers by 5. The Bulls hanging tough. Remember, the Sixers led by as many as 15. Simmons comes up with yet another swipe.
Because he's in a contract year, he's having ridiculous rebounding numbers, almost 5 offensive boards a game.
Simmons got it done. It'll be an offensive foul. Ben Simmons, however, 0 for the first 5.
You can hear Jay Rich saying, shoot it! Didn't want Tobias to hesitate, but he did.
Richardson.
That Sixer field goal percentage has now climbed to 71%. Osman toward the basket. That was tipped. Once again, the Sixers with that length. Long lead pass. Oh, Thibault got held on to by Kevin Love.
Tobias Harris securing just the Sixers' 4th 3 in 12 opportunities. He has 9 here in the first half. Thompson lost it. Simmons, can he grab hold? He does, and easily deposits 2.
The defense, the push, the ability to finish around the basket. I mean, he's a truly great player.
His 19th double-double of the season. Simmons came up with the deflection and now is fouled by Porzingis.
Longtime fixture who has the best job in NBA basketball right now because he plays about every 10th game for 12 minutes and he scores a point a minute.
And it's Vinny Smith after the rebound. Drives all the way to the other end of the floor. Kick out pass. Simmons got around Luka and then beats everyone else down the floor for the transition jam.
Jump shot missed by Al Horford, who had 17 on Thursday. He's gone 15 straight games without scoring more than 15 points. They haven't needed much scoring out of him this year. But the 13 a night now is the fewest in the league. But man, they are not holding to form right now. Finney Smith got back on defense, and the Mavs force a Philadelphia turnover. 8 minutes in, Philly shooting 26%. Mavs are shooting 54%, but they've had too many turnovers like that one and surrendered way too many offensive rebounds.
1:18 to go for the Nuggets.
Each team with 2 timeouts. That's Barton on the take, and the ball knocked out of his hands on the way.
Frazier, dared him to shoot it, pump fake, another turnover. Here comes Tobias Harris. Bruce Brown with the active hands, able to knock it away, but it'll stay with Philadelphia. Ivo loses the handle. Tim Frazier underneath again, more contact, and Ben Simmons finishes.
Simmons got it back.
Former Nittany Lion puts it on the floor. Playing with a little confidence. Tried to swing it out to Tony Snell, but knocked away.
I just said that Tim Frazier wasn't trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover, though.
Derrick Rose hoping to keep it going for the Pistons. Trying to take Richardson off the dribble, loses the handle. Richardson comes away with it. This might be the year for Philadelphia. On the inbounds pass, Ben Simmons gives it up. And one, Al Horford. Wow.
They've overcome the adversity of not having an Embiid. And this is what really good teams do. And they fashion themselves as a really good team, Johnny.
Strong drive from Ben. There was some contact there, able to play through it.
Korkmaz, nice defense on Burks. And we have a foul, don't count the hoop.
To build this team out and make it fit even a little bit better by the trade deadline and the waiver pickup.
7 seconds to go in the period. The Westbrook adventure begins, and it ends in a steal. Korkmaz, he knocks down a rare field goal for him tonight. It's 5 points. Off the steal, Harris, whistle and a blocking foul against Tucker.
0 for his last 11, sorry to report. Warren, Simmons may have gotten a piece of the rock. Sixers who need him to stop. Warren, who's been virtually unstoppable, and the steal by Simmons. Sixers looking to go in front. There goes Harris, and he slams for 2! Simmons is on Brogdon. Al Horford in the game. There is Embiid. Simmons took it away again. There goes Harris on a breakaway, and he's going to wisely pull it out, and a foul. Sixers back defensively. Lamb throws it. Intercepted by guess who? Ben Simmons, and this one is over. Difference between the clocks. Both teams have fouls to give here. Burford, nice defense on Brogdon, taken away by Simmons, who leads the NBA in steals all the way in, and he slams for 2.
On Tuesday against San Antonio. And Simmons picks up the loose ball. The Pacers with another turnover to start the quarter.
Look, he set the standard last year. I mean, 20 and 10 sounds good until you've averaged 27 and 13 and a half for a year.
Matisse Thybulle, corner 3, way too strong. Davis bringing the ball up the floor. Hooked away from behind by Simmons.
I love Ben Simmons.
Matisse Thybulle and Shake Milton.
But who plays harder as a starter every night than Ben Simmons?
Forced another turnover. The deflection. James able to get it. Simmons with the deflection again and another steal.
Simmons tried to get it to Korkmaz. Intercepted by Jackson, retaken by Thybulle. And there is Tobias Harris getting the easy news. And the Sixers, thanks largely to his efforts right now, their largest lead at 11. And there's a steal by Simmons and a foul by Morant. And now the question is, was it a clear path foul?
And the Grizzlies a turnover, and Simmons
To the Heat on defense, they're the second-rated defense in the NBA. Their rating only bested by Utah as Simmons, who's second in the NBA in steals, goes all the way to the cup for two. With a good shooter on the floor for the first time. Dragic trying to track it down. Look at Simmons. He's got Hero in his sights. Gives it up. 5-0 for three. Yes! The Heat have it with 3 and change to go here in the first half.
That's a tough trick shot.
Simmons the swipe. He's got Ennis if he wants him. There it is. Well done by Ben Simmons. The swipe and the assist, his 6th.
You know, I was curious when the move was made, Eric. I was like, this is an interesting fit because, you know, Al's a big, heavy, strong guy too, and with Embiid, I thought it would be strange.
Hero races up the floor. Stolen by Simmons. And again, attacking the other way. Down the lane with a right hand, blocked by Leonard.
Terrific strategic placement of Embiid. Weak side where none has to block him out.
On the steal, Simmons steals it. Embiid gets it. Layup and the foul.
Almost 20. Duncan Robinson, backdoor cut. Sends it back out. It's stolen by the league. Steals leader Ben Simmons. Ennis. Butler took it away. This is Tyler Hero. Back to Jones Jr. had already left his feet. Just the 6th Heat turnover. And the Heat create another turnover. Derrick Jones Jr. loses the ball to Richardson. Well, they swap turnovers. Ennis on the attack. Able to finish over Hero.
Giannis missed that shot. As the pass goes off Giannis's hands, Giannis started grabbing Embiid at midcourt because he knew Embiid was going to post him up right away. He was trying to keep him from doing that. They're equally good on the defensive end, and they got back in transition as Korkmaz tried to step into a 3, and then Harris underneath after the Horford miss couldn't get it to go. But Simmons gets it back, and Harris hits. And Philly has put up 100 points through 3 quarters on the best defense in the league, and a steal by Richardson. Drives on Hill. The tip won't go, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
No pleading with Antetokounmpo. He'll shoot a 3 anytime you want. Here comes Simmons, racing again the other way. Off to Harris, another 3, and this one is right down the hatch.
The Bucks, they started to a 15, which was great. There's a steal there by Matthews.
Oh, good hustle by Embiid.
Sure was. Might have been over and back as well.
Karl Anthony Towns leads their team in rebounding and scoring, as a matter of fact. He is the Western Conference Player of the Week as Simmons comes up with the swipe. Then he gave it up in transition.
It's a little like Kevin McHale, too, the fadeaway.
Wow, how about Embiid the double, helping Simmons with Towns. Here's Horford, blocked on the play. Wow, and look at this. Whoa!
2-3 man who just got a knack, a nose, a feel, whatever you want to call it, for the ball bouncing off the glass.
Harris fills a wing, lays it home. New Orleans coming in with a record of 6-19. Here is Simmons coming up with a turnover, but Ennis could score the bucket. Keep their record unblemished here at home. New Orleans has it to start the 3rd quarter. Ben Simmons doing the dirty work here on the floor, and a loose ball foul.
So he can see where the rest of the guys are.
And how much is it incumbent upon his teammates? And I'll ask you the question in a moment. Nicely done by Simmons. The steal.
10 on the 24. Gibson had it knocked away by Simmons. And then Dodson got a hand on it. Here comes Embiid with the slam to tie the game at 82.
17-11.
Extra effort. You love seeing it, and you love seeing it get rewarded.
Simmons tracked by Morris. He can forget it. He had 6 at intermission. Knicks big possession for them now out of the timeout. Simmons, does he get the steal? He's ahead of Barrett, and he slams for 2.
Randall with the feet underneath, and then Bullock turned it over. Here comes Simmons, left-handed slam. That's Scott's 3rd personal.
Bullock has to look at the basket. He's not looking at the hoop.
Here comes Simmons.
So we fouled him there at the end. That little touch or fingernail foul.
They got double teamed. Passed out to Adams, but it went off of his hands. Here comes Philly. And the run continues for the Sixers.
And then the double team came. He finds Ben. Nice little baby hook from 2-5.
An 11-2 Sixers spurt, and they're turning it on the defensive end of the floor. Simmons rolling in.
3-on-2. Isaac with the steal. Great play to get back into it. Oh, but Colston lazily throws it ahead. Out to Embiid. He'll shoot for 3. It rims out the rebound. Isaac. There's a steal by Simmons. He missed the shot. Isaac racing over midcourt. Kicked around, and on the deck is Embiid. He saves it to Simmons. 1 minute to play. Gordon with the ball. The 5-second count is on. The pass comes into Vucevic. Stolen by Simmons. Embiid hoisting toward the rim. No good at the horn. And the Magic survive 98-97.
Furkan Korkmaz's three-pointer with .04 to go.
Yeah, role players really played a big-time role in getting that victory.
Simmons, Korkmaz lets it fly. A lethal three-point shooter coming out of Turkey. Stolen in the backcourt by Simmons, and he jams it home. Simmons still has not made a three-pointer in his career. Another pick by Ben Simmons. Back and forth they go, and he hands it off. The lob feed to Al Horford. Richardson has 6. Tobias Harris with 10. Back cut. Cam Johnson is checked in. Another steal for Ben.
Consulting with Willie Green, the one-time Sixer, now an assistant here after becoming an assistant with the Golden State Warriors.
James. It was poked away from behind by Simmons. Naismith Defensive Player of the Year, leading the NBA in steals coming into this one. Bible, now Booker coughs it up.
Richardson triggers, and at times with Sacramento, frankly, when he was a starter for nearly 30 games. Simmons intercepts on the exchange for the flush.
And a 76er player makes a cut that gets him open at the last second.
Dame ball handling, trying to avoid Simmons, who finally tipped it away and converts on the pass ahead.
Can send Sacramento a message that this is not their night, and I think that they'll capitulate, but you got to bring it.
Simmons again.
Sometimes giving up 30, 40 pounds to his other opponent.
Barnes hitting Holmes. Simmons scoops it up.
Hit Rashawn in the hands.
His regular season career, he also has 2 playoff triple-doubles. Simmons able to save that.
That was great.
Cut it to 2, to cut it to 1. They have not been able to get over the hump. Aldridge, a lot of bodying, and loses the rock.
That was a great strip by Simmons.
Thibault to the rim.
And that's exactly what we saw there.
Well done, Serena. Our Independence Blue Cross Fearless play of the game. We thank you so much. Here's Simmons on the swipe and the solo.
Siakam, nice cut. Finds Powell. OG Anunoby clocked down. And the length of Philadelphia as Embiid takes it away. Here's Simmons. Turnovers by Philadelphia. Siakam finds Gasol. OG, Powell, and Van Vliet. Powell struggling tonight as he turns it over.
Again, there's an understanding of why there was so much surrounding him coming into this season. Obviously, the disappointment of the knee injury back in October. Simmons picked the pocket of Anunoby.
They marveled at the maturity of the young man, the ability to handle the spotlight, you know, with such finesse, to massage and manage all that came with it.
There's a shot short. Rebound, Conley runs. He's doubled and lost the handle. It's been a turnover problem coming in over 3 turnovers a game for Mike Conley.
I find it very interesting.
Well, it's a different way of looking at the game, isn't it? You know, I think that's what people talk about with gambling, is it interests you in games you normally wouldn't watch.
Simmons.
Mark, this is a known shooter. He just posted up Furkan there with a nice little step through.
Simmons, we mentioned earlier, #1 in the NBA. Loose balls recovered. It's a Harris 3, and down it goes. Getting all the way to the hoop. Suddenly a 22-point lead. And right now the Sixers are just having their way.
This does not look like the Jazz team we saw a little while ago.
Several Jazz players.
Look clean, too.
Simmons got it back. He's got company in Horford. Leaves for Harris, and he's fouled en route to the hoop.
For whatever reason, he's playing himself back in basketball shape right now.
Simmons just picked the pocket of Beal right there, and Simmons
he's going to be on the basketball court. But the problem is, to your point,
here's another steal.
Can he play?
Nice cut by Simmons. That was a travel. Ball don't lie. And now Bertans has it taken away by Ennis. Nice crossover, Bertans trying to go behind the back, and it's taken away by Simmons.
Bully ball with Bradley Beal. Beal doing a good job of holding his ground.
Simmons, who leads the NBA in steals, unleashing Horford, who lays home two. Well done.
Bonga against Horford. Bonga trying to leave it back for Mahimi, who is cutting a turnover. Here comes Simmons. And Bertans just wraps him up.
13 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. So the triple-double alert is on for Ben Simmons.
In other words, if you get it in the low post, Justin, kick it back out, repost. Right.
Harris.
The next day trying to get their meal money back, which I did give it to them.
Bonga. Hachimura clogged the lane right there, created the turnover.